All right. So I kind of want to start a new segment. There's a few things. If you watched the last video, oh, that was the update of what's going on in my life right now. But being is that I haven't really done videos in a while, and my palate is ever changing with me drinking bourbon and whiskey and stuff constantly now. My palate's, it's getting better. So my taste is changing. Like I'm starting to notice that stuff that I didn't used to like, I do now like. Um, so I want to start a new series. It's basically, like I said, it's kind of going to be what I would call, I guess, the revisit series. And basically, all that is me going back and retrying some stuff that I reviewed in the past to see if my review changes. Now, I'm not a smart human being, so I didn't go back and watch the video. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I said this in the original. This is what I think now. I'm just going to make the video, give you my current thoughts, and if you care enough, you can go back and watch the first video. Um, but yeah, for today, Evan Williams Black Label. Now, funny enough, this is actually what started the series idea for me, because this is the original bottle that I tested the first time in the first video we did. Somehow I still have it. This is what's left from when me and Grim tried it the first time. But yeah, I saw this and I was like, I've actually, like, on paper, the notes on the palette sound phenomenal. And I don't remember hating it in the first video, but I'm just kind of curious if it tastes as good as it sounds, because I can't remember. Like I said, I think in my mind I remember being like, "Oh, that was a good bourbon," but like I said, when I go and look this up on their website and I look at like the tasting notes and all that good stuff, um, it sounds phenomenal. I think it's like brown sugar and vanilla and stuff like that. Like it's supposed to be like very nice and bourbony, and I don't know. It, like I said, it sounds phenomenal, especially for the price. I think a fifth of this is like maybe $10, $12, because I know the white label bottled in mine's 15, and this is far cheaper on the scale car. But yeah, like I said, on the website, it sounds like it would be great, but you don't know till you try it. Because if this tastes how it's supposed to taste, this will probably be my new budget pour. Getting a lot of vanilla, a lot of caramel. What is it called? VOC? Vanilla, oak, and caramel. Though to be fair, I'm not getting a crap ton of oak. Like there's oak there, but it's not overwhelming oak. No real ethanol burn. Um, Another cool thing that I like about it is it's 86 proof. So even with it being like a very, very, very bottom shelf, it's still got a decent proof. Like it's not completely water. It's not 80, but it's still got enough to be like that's a bourbon. Because this is a Kentucky straight bourbon, which means it has some guidelines to follow. But like I said, based off of the online information, this should surpass what my usual bottom shelf pour is, and that for me for years has always been regular benchmark. But regular benchmark is 80 proof, and it has a few notes that I'm not a huge fan of, like leather and tobacco. As my palate changes, these are the type of notes, supposedly, that I'm enjoying. Beautiful color for what it is. I have complained and fussed enough. Cheers. I don't know how I feel about that. I know that was the acclamation sip. So, as I expected on the proof wise, it's almost water, but there's enough there to give it a little. Because I'm not a complete proof snob. I know some people out there that are like, I won't drink anything lower than 100, or I won't drink anything that's not over 100, or you know what I mean? Like, I get it. If you're drinking high proof stuff and you drink bourbon every single day, an 80 proof is basically water and you're not really getting any flavors, and I understand that. But I'm not the type that's like, oh, it has to be that. If I like it, I like it. Plus, I'm also weird with my autism and ADHD. I'm the kind of person that overanalyzes everything. So for me, like an 80 to like 90 is what I would consider like a summer pour. Something, because I prefer my neat. I don't ever realistically drink on ice. There's a very rare occasion where I do, where maybe I'm just craving it for some weird reason. But 98 to 99% of the time, I'm drinking neat. So in the summertime, I don't want anything crazy hot, bottled and bond or anything like that. So like 80 to 90, maybe 96, depending on what it is. Um, that's what I drink in the summer because it's a little lighter and more watery. But like 96 and up is what I would typically drink fall and winter. So like your bottled and bonds and your single barrels and barrel proofs and all that kind of stuff. I typically drink those in the colder months, especially with us not really having heat in the house, because it's good to warm you up. Or if I come out here to do a video or just to chill and drink something to warm you up. So now that I'm acclimated, I'm actually getting some brown sugar on the nose. So I'm not absolutely sure if this has gone bad. I don't think it has, because even mine, we drank this like maybe a year or two ago. I'm getting a ton of brown sugar on the palate. Like that's primarily all I'm getting. And in theory, this would have been a perfect pour, but I'm not getting anything else. I'm getting brown sugar and oak. And that's fine, but it's very basic. Like, don't get me wrong, I could see me drinking this neat. I mean, especially for the price point, is like I said, like maybe $10. But it's not at all complex. It's not a horrible bottom shelf pour. I just wish there was more than just brown sugar. Like the brown sugar is so overpowering. Like I'm not getting. I mean, there's probably some vanillas and caramels in there, but like I said, all I'm getting is brown sugar. And it sucks because on the nose, it smells phenomenal. I'm getting a lot of vanilla, a lot of caramel. And that's kind of what I wanted on the palate. Like, I know I wanted some brown sugar, but I wanted a mixture. I didn't want it. It almost tastes like I took a spoonful of brown sugar. Like I said, it's not bad. I mean, keep in mind, it's like a $10 bottle. But other than brown sugar, there's not a lot I'm getting that's like, oh, I would love to have this as a daily. So, like I said, I can't remember what I said the first time. I want to say I probably like it less than I originally did, which is sad because I was so ready to go buy a bottle of this. Because, like I said, on paper, it sounds phenomenal. But the proof is perfect, especially for what I was wanting, a summertime. I don't know. I might get a big bottle and just say screw it and try it. It'll make a great mixer. Um, but just where my palate is now currently, too much brown sugar. I need more complexity. So, till next time, I'll see you guys later. Next video.